Hey guys, it's Josh here, CMO at Megaphone, and today I'm going to run you through a few strategies that you can run to make the most of 2021 and enter 2022 as strong as possible. So let's get into it. Cool. So the goal is to have our ads and our Shopify account looking like these two here. So these are our clients from last year running these same exact strategies. And this year, we're hoping to have even better results, but we wanted to give you guys an insight into the way that we're kind of distributing our spends and what kind of offers we're running to make the most of this period. So let's get into it. So before we talk about Boxing Day and Christmas and New Year and January and all those good things, we need to focus on understanding, okay, what is the current landscape of our customers after Black Friday, Cyber Monday? So what we typically see after we've had a really strong sales period is a little bit of sale fatigue. So customers have already maybe spent the money that they were willing to spend. Whoever was going to buy maybe has already bought. Customers save for end of year sales. So basically what we're looking at is early on in December, people aren't necessarily throwing money at our e-commerce stores, unfortunately. So we need to kind of be strategic about where we're placing our ad spend through December. So this is basically our December calendar. So looking at it, we're going, okay, we've got our blue period, we've got our red period, and we've got our green period. So our blue period is where we spend 40% of the budget. So during the blue period, we're really pushing our Christmas shopping. Get this gift for your loved one, your friend, yourself, whatever it might be. And the main messaging that we're pushing is get your gift in time for Christmas. And so to supplement that angle, we kind of want to offer something like free express shipping to give our customers confidence they're actually going to get what we're buying them before Christmas. Otherwise, the Christmas shopping is not going to be very effective as an angle. So the next kind of period after the blue period is the red period. So the red period is when our lovely products are not going to be delivered in time for our customers to give them as Christmas gifts. So unfortunately, pushing them really strongly through this time period is not going to work. So we have to resort to something like gift cards. Now, gift cards are not necessarily our strongest item to push, but if you're like me and you can't remember to get your favorite loved ones the items they deserved, gift cards are a great secondary option. So we'll push gift cards with the angle of, did you forget someone? Did you forget Susan, whoever it might be? Get them a gift card from your favorite store with a thoughtful note, whatever it might be. And we can really still generate some strong sales through this time period in spite of the fact that the Christmas shopping is largely over, unfortunately. Overall, this is why we only spend 10% of the budget here. This is because it's just not going to be the strongest time period for us. So we scale right back. And then once we hit the green period, Christmas, Boxing Day, and so on, we increase that spend. And what we kind of look to do during this time period as well is increase the spend with a sale. Obviously, people are accustomed to sales during the Boxing Day period. And if we're looking at it, it's probably not realistic that our Boxing Day is going to be super strong unless it mirrors some of the things that we did during the Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So in order to run a successful sale campaign, we need to make sure we have a strong, compelling offer. And ideally, that offer is largely quite similar to, in terms of at least like dollar value or percentage. It doesn't necessarily have to be items, but we need to be mirroring what we did in the Black Friday, Cyber Monday side of things. Unless our Black Friday, Cyber Monday was not as strong as it needed to be. If it was strong, match that offer, exceed it if you can. If it wasn't strong, reevaluate, try something else. Cool. So this is the time period where we spend 50% of the budget for December between the 25th and through to the end of the year. So obviously that's a large portion of the spend for only a small portion of December, but it makes sense because that's when we're going to have our strongest offer and that's when we're realistically going to have customers willing to buy. From there, we need to hopefully leverage some of the traction we got through the Black Friday, Cyber Monday period last time. So whether that's through our email list, whether that's through our audiences, whether that's through our purchases, we want to be targeting those engaged audiences and making sure they're seeing our awesome Boxing Day sale offer. Through this green period, we want to make sure that we're pushing a sense of urgency. We're letting the customers know there's only a few more days for them to take advantage of the awesome sales that we're running. And so we're pushing them consistently to take advantage of it. We've had a really strong December. Well, now we're heading into January and we want to keep that momentum going. So for the first couple of days of January, we're going to keep extending that Boxing Day sale. So we're going to continue to push the sense of urgency, continue to push the same offer, hopefully absolutely maximize the amount of sales we can possibly get before we enter the red period again of buyer fatigue. So we're going to reduce spend. We're only going to spend about 20% of the budget. We're going to focus on something a little bit more on the audience generation side of things. So looking at email generation competitions, email nurture strategies, and loyalty programs. Continue to focus on Google Ads because it's obviously a platform where if people are searching, and then they're probably in the market to buy. So it still makes sense for a portion of the ad spend to go there, but we're going to scale our Facebook campaigns probably down quite a fair bit. And then that'll carry on right through to about the 16th, 17th of January, in which we're entering the blue period again. And we're evening out our monthly spend. We're focusing on the typical campaigns that have performed for us in the past, and we're running our typical strategies. So that's testing different audiences, different creatives, different messaging, different angles to make sure that we're getting the good link click-through rates, good conversion rates, and generating high return on ad spend as much as we possibly can. Cool. So then what are the next steps from here? Cool. All right. So next steps. First of all, what did we go over? We went over how we can allocate our budget. We went over the green periods, the red periods, blue periods, what offers we should be running, what campaigns we should be running, how we should be spending our marketing budgets. But we didn't necessarily go over how do I run the right audiences? How do I test the right messaging? How do I test the right angles? How do I test the right creatives? How do I get consistently high return on ad spend? How do I improve my link click-through rate? All those good things. So if you need help in those things, you should definitely get in touch with us because the reason we've consistently been able to generate such high return on ad spends is because we focus on the three things that work. That's improving your link click-through rate, improving your conversion rate, improving your average order value through our tried and tested Megaphone Vortex. So you're probably asking, what the bloody hell is that? Well, that is our process of split testing the right variables. So that might be your audience, your angles, your offers, your messaging at scale to consistently find your top performers in each of those areas and then building off of those consistently. So if you want the best results, you want your business to grow in 2022, get in touch with us now and we'll start crafting the strategies that you need to get the best possible results.